Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairperson, Dr. Armawan and team, and good afternoon, everyone. Well, what should I call you?
Zahra.
Zahra.
Yes.
Fatima Zahra, yeah? The daughter of Prophet Muhammad. Peace be upon him. Okay, your research studies is very interesting. And first of all, I would suggest you, regarding the title, I think it sounds more academic and appropriate when you use the word correlation instead of relationship. Yes, there's similar meaning, but in order to sound more academic, you just use correlation, yeah? Because when you mention relationship, it refers to the social matter, relationship between boys and girls, etc. But when you say correlation, that sounds more academic. That alone you are dealing with correlational studies. Okay, let's go on. Some grammatical mistakes you can check in your proposal later on. Your research question should be written in single space line and should be italic, huruf miring. Okay. Is there any correlation? Is there any correlation, not relationship? Is there any correlation between habit in watching English movie and vocabulary mastery, and vocabulary mastery of the grade 8 students of blah blah blah. Yeah? Now go on. Well, I read some references and sources on correlational studies. Since correlational studies is different from casual studies, what treatment, experimental research, it has nothing to do with cause and effect. Yeah? No independent variable and dependent variable. The variable are named X variable and Y, X and Y, no dependent and independent. And of course there is no manipulation, no controlling. Yeah? It's very natural. So actually hypothesis is not necessarily needed in correlational studies. Well, now go on. Well, if you want to have correlation, the main types of correlation is positive correlation, yeah? And the score is positive 1, and negative correlation, the score is negative 1 or minus. And there are only two types of correlation, and the other one is, let's say, the third one, no correlation at all. Positive correlation could be strong correlation, yeah, perfect, sempurna, 1, positive 1, or a weak correlation and negative correlation, and no correlation. Okay, next, we don't need to use independent variable. There are only X variable and Y variable. When you write independent variable, then it sounds like experimental research. Yeah? You are not going to confirm the result of the findings, yeah? Or disconfirm, membuktikan atau tidak terbukti. Tapi you just want to identify whether there is correlation, positive or negative correlation. Itu yang bedakan antara experimental research and correlation, sama-sama pendekatan kuantitatif. Tapi to some extent ada perbedaan. correlation di sini. Ini menarik sekali kau punya judul. Ya, apakah ada is there any relationship between watching English film and the increase, the improvement of vocabulary mastery? Nah, itu Anda tidak membuktikan, tapi Anda hanya mengidentifikasi ada positive correlation atau negatif. Bukan positive correlation and no correlation, tapi ada positif atau negatif atau tidak ada. Yeah, and then to collect the data, you need tests, questionnaires, archival data, natural observation. Itu yang paling penting dalam studi korelasi. Jadi data diperoleh melalui survei, melalui questionnaires, archival data, termasuk juga tes ya. Tapi bukan treatment, no manipulation, tidak ada controlling atau manipulasi dalam pengertian controlling ya. Kemudian ya, person product, you use dalam hal statistical data analysis, you use person product ya, person product moment ya, correlation coefficient ya, itu pakai SPSS ya, statistik itu paling mudah kan. Ini kelebihannya penelitian dengan pendekatan kuantitatif. Kalau di luar negeri biar profesor punya data diolah oleh orang lain kan tidak ada, yang penting idenya ya. Kecuali kualitatif itu harus turun langsung peneliti, karena dia adalah seeing the truth from the eyes of researcher. Dia harus melihat kebenaran itu, fakta, data dengan penelitian turun. Tapi kalau kuantitatif suruh orang lain mengambil data, apa sebarkan angket atau tes, bahkan orang lain lagi yang olah data, Anda sebagai manajer semacam itu. Okay, next. Very good, yeah. Liker, you will use Liker, yeah. Liker, score. Mention the source of scoring of the questionnaire data. Mention the scores. The source. You didn't mention the source. And Arikunto, yeah. Very good. Okay. Next. Interpretation of correlation coefficient. Very good. Wes and Khan. I think there are many most recent publication. You can search through Google Scholar or at least Google search engine, and you will find the most recent publications in the form of books or in the form of reputed journals, so Scopus, etc. You use BES, it's all publication, BES and 2013. You should search some sources from the most recent publication, yeah, from BES and Khan. Maybe they've got last edition, yeah. Okay, go on. You've got test items here, and the test item you need to think about. Give clear instruction in the test, yeah, and then the optional answer should be tricky answer, the most correct answer, yeah, the tricky answer and wrong answer, etc. Ada yang dan please avoid being ambiguous. Jangan buat pertanyaan yang ambigu, bermakna terbuka, bermakna ganda. The test must be clear, yeah, valid and reliable, and avoid being ambiguous. So the students as samples of your research studies, ya. Kalau penelitian kuantitatif dibilang samples, kalau kualitatif dibilang partisipan atau subjek. Samplesnya harus betul-betul mereka bisa menjawab secara objektif, dan soal you administer the test ya betul-betul valid, reliable, and tidak ambigu. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you.